This is a super solid tire. I know, expensive. And this is a cheap scale, not so expensive. That'll make more sense in a short bit. But first, we gotta put the steering wheel on. I had to buy a new one because I stole it from myself, from a small cart. What do you want to bet this is like the hardest spring of our lives? Having no suspension from a tire like that. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
What's that?
Got it. Oh.
If you don't mind. Yeah, this is a brand new axle too, used once, but we're gonna associate them with each other.
Sweet.
Yeah, we'll literally have a, the way I see it, we'll have a track setup and a street setup. Or something like that. I don't know how long we'll use this solid tire, but we'll find out, right?
Yeah, we got a new tire, new sprocket.
Alright, actually, just...
Dude, this thing is actually like really heavy.
Yeah, I got it. I know, right?
It's insane.
Yep. And the chains, cool. Chains on. I mean, it doesn't have to be on yet, but I want to crank your chain this time. Yours is as bad as tight as it'll get too.
It's like...
Oh, the tension. There we go. Out here with this super solid. We got Cruz. It works. We did it. Today wasn't a total failure. But what they're doing to the trailer park is... Ooh. Why so unhappy? I wonder if we're going to have some adjusting to do here. I hope not. Bro, that noise, is that because of the tire? Like, yo, let me roll by you. Here, watch. Do you hear that, like, ambient rattle? Hear that? Like, it's... Is it always that loud?
Bruh.
Because it's that much more solid. Oh shit. I just don't want to die, so like real quick. Oh yeah, I mean there's no play. There's absolutely no play left to right.
So it's just the
but
tire to the ground.
It's so solid, it shakes the whole goddamn cart, bro. You felt how, I mean, goddamn, that's a dense tire, bro. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I think you're gonna agree that, like, this is a good way to get rid of every little bit of steering wobble that could possibly exist, but it's not feasible long term.
It's gonna rattle everything.
My insides, yeah.
Huh?
It's not supposed to happen, not from a drift cart. Maybe that guy up there with the Explorer loaded full of subs. Do you remember going from a rubber to the solid, how sensitive it was all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Like even the steering, it's like a little like jerky because it's so sensitive. I'm feeling a lot of that again. All right. Oh my. Wow. I don't know, man. Super jerky. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just so jerky. Yeah, I think it's because it's a flat surface on the bottom of that tire, and it's just so goddamn grippy that it's like it's responsive to every little movement. See it? It's just so, I don't know how to describe this. Oh, it's so snappy and responsive. I think you'll like it. I do think you will. Tell me that doesn't smell like the lawn and garden section of Walmart. Perfect. What do you think? Woo! Close calls, my favorite.
I do see what you mean by I feel snappy.
It's like super responsive, isn't it? That thing is loud. No, do you think we can sneak by them? Thank you.
Dude, just fucking rattled everything.
Oh yeah. My boy lost his hat. We're gonna go back and get it for him.
We need a break on this thing.
Yeah? Is it rough?
Well, it's just fast. It scares the shit out of me.
That thing?
Yeah. Just like taking turns without a break.
Oh yeah. Alright. So let's see, we got a solid tire on there. Super solid. Any last thoughts, Cruz?
Pretty smooth. Unless you're going over like shale.
I agree though.
Out of 10, it's not great, but it's not good.
Not great, but
It's not great, but you know, it's alright.
so I fucked up. I meant to do this prior to the ride and use, but I spaced. But that works out perfect anyway, believe it or not. So this is a brand new rim that I got shortly after cracking my last one. If you didn't see that, link below. And I got this brand new rim with a stock tire, an inner tube, pre-assembled from Taxi Garage. And it had about 45 minutes worth of use, aka one ride, on it before we installed this super solid anyway. So now they both have an equal amount of wear on them. Now the way these are made, there's no way I've torn as much rubber off of this stock tube tire as I did this super solid tire, but it's still one use, and I guarantee you that a super solid is significantly heavier. Everything's gonna be the same. So here we have the super solid. Do y'all see what I see? It's like 8 or 9 pounds. It came pretty flat, but I shaved an awful lot off in that 45 minutes of use. Now we have the stock Razor tube tire. Again, everything's the same. Brand new axle bolt. Only half of a chain guard because it's already on there beneath the gear. I don't want to take the gear off. I'm doing this quickly. Let's see. Bad angle. Sorry, guys. That's incredible. Like 4 or 5 pounds. So, according to mathematical experts, that's like 4 or 5 pound difference. That's huge on something like this. Now I'm going to take a moment to tell you guys what I really think. If this is an option that you're looking into, a solid tire for, say, the street where you might ride over glass or something sharp, hopefully not, but it happens, right? I'm going to be honest. Just get the solid tire, because this thing is so god dang heavy and it wears down so quick. I'd argue, I mean, I'm really not sure, but I feel like I've gone through solid tires, normal solid, less quick than this super solid, and it was so expensive. But to each their own. Maybe somebody else has had better luck with this. I also want to take an opportunity to say I like buying the rim and hole from Taxi Garage because it comes all together. There's so many reasons. Because it comes all together. Very little assembly required. You're going to get a brand new axle bolt and spacers. So, right there, spare parts. And if you're going to go this route, again, super solid or solid tire, which I would recommend the solid, not the super solid, they install the grip strips for you, which can be a total bitch if you don't know what you're doing. So, the way I see things now, we have a super harsh street setup with zero give. That's not going to last. And we have a track setup. And I mean, arguably, the CST is better than a stocky, but if you're going to shred them like we do, it's all the same. A few other key things to mention. It was only about 70 degrees out when we were using this super solid tire, and after 45 minutes of use, I feel like the good old XL here was dogging out and like draining the battery pretty fast. And that's the difference of 4 or 5 pounds versus 8 or 9 pounds on a 110-pound cart. It's gonna make a difference. It took longer to charge when I got it back inside. It warmed up a little bit quicker. It didn't spin as fast, which might be a good thing for some folks, but I love to wheel and peel. What? Like there ain't anything wrong with you? I am super grateful to be able to try things like this though. This one was another blast to make, to do, to film, everything. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe. I love you all. And until next time,